Joining me now, two of the best, the Daily Telegraph's national editor, James Morrow, and Australian's media writer, Sophie Ellsworth. Sophie, James, welcome. I'll start with you if I can, James. They billed it as a big announcement today. I was sitting there at home waiting with bated breath to see what came on the screen. Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neil promising to crack down on migration agents after a review found they were unscrupulous, or some were, rorting the visa system, she said. The temporary migrants and international students are being exploited on an almost industrial scale, and that we've got organised criminals using the system for human trafficking. Now, all good and farewell. I don't doubt any of that's true, but this is called business for government. This isn't the stuff of an announcement. This should be, and these checks should be happening anyway. I felt this was more of an attempt to get away from talking about the voice and I guess dealing with the unhappiness in the community about Labor's record migration and an attack on Peter Dutton. I said that at the top of the show, but it wasn't about all of those other things because that should be happening anyway.
Well, Peter, that's all correct. But the key thing that viewers need to understand about what Claire O'Neil announced today is that these were findings of a Nixon review, a Christine Nixon review into the migration system that they've been sitting on for 7 months. So they've known all of this, and everything you've just said, all of the dot points there, they're all completely true. And in fact, there's a lot more that could be done to crack down on migration agents, the dodginess around some of them, around the repetitious nature of some refugee claims. Absolutely, all of these things are true. But they've been sitting on this for 7 months. And during the time that they've been, in power, well, the migration system just keeps getting worse and worse, especially when it comes to these asylum claims. You know, you get hundreds or thousands a month, and at the same time, precious few people ever wind up leaving the country, even if the determination has been, as it is in most cases, that they're false, that they're trying it on, that they don't belong here. And this comes on top of the massive student intake, where are they all going to live, and the massive skilled intake, where are they all going to live, that is putting so much pressure on housing prices. And unless Labor works this out, Peter Dutton will, and it's going to be a big, big problem for them going forward.
Yeah, I don't doubt about that, but I made the point too. I mean, there are polls out that say Liberal voters, Labor voters, and now including Greens voters, not against migration, they just think the pace, the rate, the numbers are way too high.